What up, YouTube? Been forever since I made a video. I just wanted to share a couple of my bikes I've been riding this season. Been a while since I updated, so I've honestly gone through probably like 50 different bikes. I'm always buying, selling, trading, all that stuff. So this is one of my favorite bikes, which is why I kind of wanted to make a video on it, kind of show you guys, what I'm riding. It's a Santa Cruz Bronson. It's a 2023. It's the 4.1 C frame, not a CC, and sockeye salmon. So I bought a V3 XO Reserve Bronson, and I loved it. I'm just not a big full 27.5 guy, so I sold the frame. It was a CC frame. I got quite a bit of money for it, which I then rolled into this newer V4 frame that I got. It was essentially brand new. The guy said he had maybe 100 miles on it, and it has the full custom tailored ride wrap. So that was a big plus. You can kind of see here a little bit of dirt, but I mean, it cleans up wicked nice. But obviously somebody spent a lot of time, did a really good job on it. Not a scratch, a little bit of grease from me working on it, but other than that, I mean, the bike's essentially mint condition. Bought the frame, transferred a lot of the parts. So it was a mullet. It came, the V3 was a 27.5, so this bike's obviously a mullet. So basically, I had a 27.5 HD 37 Santa Cruz Reserve wheel set, and I had a 30 HD, I forget what it is, but they're the heavy-duty Enduro carbon wheels. So I had a 29er wheel set, and I had a 27.5 wheel set, and I basically turned that into two mullet wheel sets. So I laced the back hubs to the 27.5, and then I laced the front hubs to the 29ers. So I have matching wheels, basically. But yeah, I'm running the brand new, it's a 2026 model. You can tell by the cutouts there, Fox 36. I have Industry 9 Hydras, HD 30 in the front. Magura brakes, so I'm part of their ambassador program. So I get the hookup on the Maguras. They're my favorite brakes. They're on pretty much all my bikes. I have the MT7s on here with these weird like lever covers. What else am I missing here? So Assegai XL Plus in the front, 29 by 2.5. Santa Cruz wheel, 203 rotors front and rear by Magura. So nice thing about these new forks is they come with a 200 post mount, so I don't have to run an adapter. I just have a little washer because it's a 203 rotor. But this fork is significantly lighter, and I have 160 millimeters of travel with it. Honestly, one of the most plush forks I've ever ridden. I'm running the Deity Supra Cush grips pretty much on everything. On this bike, I have the Bontrager Line Pro bars and stem with the Better Bolts gold titanium, just for a little bit of bling, I guess. Wicked light bars and stem combo. Running a Chris King headset and a wolf tooth lever. My bars on this are 780 wide. I'm 6 feet, so I think 780 for me is pretty good. In terms of width, I've tried 760. I'm not a huge fan of that. I think it's a little narrow. Bike's the size large, slightly bigger with the 4.1 than the Bronson 4. Have the internal frame storage, and I run I forget what they call it, Fidlock, I think it is, water bottle. Works good. I run a WTB titanium rail Volt seat. Just honestly what they had in stock is a little pricey, but not really for weight savings. I just needed a seat, and my local bike shop had that in stock. This is a cool one. So this is the new latest. It's a 2026 Fox Transfer. It's a 170 drop, but these are the new ones with the like Schrader valve. So I have this thing blown up to like, I don't know, 200 PSI or 220, something like that. But the thing fires so hard. It's supposed to be easier to service, more reliable. We'll see. I mean, I've had good luck with Fox transfers, so fine with that. SRAM carbon cranks. They're just dubbed carbon cranks, and I'm running an absolute black oval chainring, which I absolutely love. XO mechanical drivetrain. This is the 10 to 50, not the 52. A little bit older, but it was in really good condition, had low miles on it. So I didn't feel the need to spend a fortune and try to sell this and get the 52 tooth. It's plenty for me. Here's my MT7 caliper, front and rear. Do have an adapter on the back because it is a 180 in the rear. Reserve 37, Industry 9 Hydra, and I'm running the Continental Crypt Total, I think is what it's called. Enduro casing. Trying to think what else here. I got the new Race Face turbine pedals, which are massive. I usually run the Dagas or T-Max. These are, I don't know, maybe bigger. They're massive. I have so much grip with these. The other thing I'm running here is the Vivid Air in the rear. Honestly, one of my favorite rear shocks. This one does have the hydraulic bottom out feature, which is nice. It is a Select Plus, not an Ultimate. But it has all the features I need. Worked pretty closely with my bike shop to kind of get it set up right for me. But the cool thing with these is it, to me, feels a lot like a coil. So the new technology, I guess, on these is like, it doesn't use the compression until after the first 10% of the travel. So basically that you have a lot of that small bump sensitivity that you get with a coil shock right off the top. Makes it really nice and like soft of a ride. And I'm running a 230 by 65, so it's a little overstroked in the rear. So my rear travel is just above 160. I think it's like 162. So basically full 160 front and rear. Trying to see if I'm missing anything. I was trying out the Cascade Link, which bumped it to 170 or 180 in the rear, but like, just to be honest, I just didn't think the bike pedaled and rode as good. This isn't my bike park bike, so I didn't need 180 millimeters of travel in the rear, but a lot of people bump the front to 170 in the rear, to either 170, 180, and basically make like a mini Nomad. But I got a Trek Slash and a YT Capra, so I don't really need more travel out of this. It's more my trail bike. And it pedals so damn good. Like, it's so playful. I can whip it around corners. But like, for me at least, it seems like it pedals uphill like a cross country and descends like a downhill. So I just didn't like the way it rode as good. I kept messing with my rear shock. I don't think I ever really got it set up right. But I saved my settings, you know, how I had it, you know, factory basically. And as soon as I went back, I liked the bike so much better. So I just was like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I don't need more travel. I'm not bottoming it out or doing anything crazy with it. So I kind of just left it. But that's pretty much it. I mean, there's not a whole lot going on. I've got the big fender up front. Don't think I really left anything out. I have an XX1 chain, honestly, just kind of like the gold with the, you know, Kashima and the gold bolts up front. Just a little color coordination. I do have some orange reserve decals to go on the wheels. My cockpit is a mess, something I got to go through and kind of tidy up a little bit, but honestly, I've just been riding it. I haven't messed with it a whole lot once I got it put together. But yeah, like I said, that's my Bronson 4.1, my trail bike. I absolutely love this bike. I'm actually taking it to Highland Mountain Bike Park for Wensduro. Basically pedal up the green trail, and then you can ride all the downhill trails, and it is probably the best bike I have currently to pedal uphill. And I have no problem. I've taken it to Highland and used it as a, you know, a park bike as well, and it does both really well. So I will be riding this at Highland for Wensduro. But other than that, guys, like I said, that's kind of my trail bike setup. Couldn't recommend this bike enough. It's my first Santa Cruz. I've ridden Fuels, and I just had an Orbea Rise e-bike. You know, I've had so many damn bikes, it's ridiculous. But first Santa Cruz, and honestly, I'm in love with it. So any questions, drop them below. Other than that, thanks for watching, and have a great day.